Hello again, this is Alan with AtTheFaire.com, and I'm once again back at Festival Park behind Sleepy Hollow Sports Park over on the east side of Des Moines. The Iowa State Fair is going on right now. We actually have a booth in the Varied Industry building. We've been out there handing out literature and promoting the event and doing things like that. Meanwhile, about a half a mile away over here at Sleepy Hollow, construction has continued. Behind me, you can see that the buildings on Main Street are now getting their detailing paint. There's going to be about 32 different colors of paint on these two side buildings as people go in, so it's going to be interesting to see what they choose to do with the rest of them as they go on down. A lot of other things are happening today. There's already a number of buildings that have been getting more of their final paint scheme. There's some roof work that's been going on. We can also tell that so the front gate is starting to go vertical a little bit with one of the three towers. The Viking Pavilion has added more wood walls around it. A lot of things like that. Several other buildings that were in framework last week now have the roofing and things done. The ship building is, well, still framework right now. That's the one I'm probably most curious about. Now, Rick is wandering around today, but obviously he's very, very busy. He's been out here working some long hours. And probably, you know what, I'll tell you what, the most impressive thing that's happened in the last week is the castle. It's been getting the rock work added to it. So this will be the very first video journal where you'll get to take a look at what the castle is going to look like. With me is Don Alexander of the Scots Dragon.
That's correct.
And they are here today doing some, well, helping us with a TV commercial we're going to be filming, because one of the weekends for the Des Moines Renaissance Fair is going to be a Celtic weekend, which implies kilts. So who did we turn to for all our kilting needs but the Scots Dragon?
Excellent choice.
Yes. Now tell us a little bit about what the Scots Dragon is.
The Scots Dragon is a full-line clothing company that provides noble clothing, Scottish clothing, and actually a full line of clothing for men, women, and children. Okay, so a lot more than just a kilt shop. That's correct. Okay, and you guys are based out of Ames, Iowa? That's right. All right, and the Scots Dragon is kind of unique to the Des Moines Renaissance Fair because they were the very first merchant to lay down a deposit to get on the list for the shop. So they are merchant number one. So you guys got the ball rolling, and everybody thanks you, because if you hadn't have done that, then maybe nobody would have. Well, it was something that we wanted to do because we believe in this fair and really wanted to support a local area fair.
Yes. Now the Scots Dragon has been around for how long?
We've been doing this for about 11 years, actually.
Okay, started out with this tents, and then to larger tents, then to larger tents, and now you guys have a permanent installation down at Wentzville, Missouri at the Greater St. Louis Renaissance Festival.
That's, yes.
Okay, any other permanent locations?
No other permanent locations, but we do 8 or 9 tent fairs still. Okay,
are they primarily Renaissance festivals?
They're primarily Renaissance festivals. We do a couple of Highland Games. Okay, right, and we also had, I guess I saw you guys before at one of the Central Iowa Celtic festivals last year, or 2 years ago? No, actually, it was this year. It was this spring. Year. I'm confused. Okay, and so tell us a little bit about your building. You seem to have a very large patio here. Okay, we designed the building because we sell kilts and we show people how to put them on. We sell great kilts, which are not the typical small kilt that you've seen, but it's actually 7 yards of fabric that has to be pleated each time you put it on. So we need an area where we can spread it out in all kinds of weather. I hope you can hear us. There's machinery moving around. As you can see, there's a lot of activity. As I said, we need a place where we can spread the kilt out in all kinds of weather, so we have this covered porch to do that. Okay. If you want to see how it really works, come on out to the fair. Okay, so this is where you fix them up. You're going to be demonstrating how people would put these on. They're not just going to leave with some clothing they don't know how to wear. No, no. We not only show you how to do it, we give you written instructions as to how to do it, so that later on you can can still do it.
All right, and you're going to find the Scots Dragon when you enter the festival park. As soon as you walk down Main Street, they're the first corner building right across the right side of Main Street. Impossible to miss. Everybody that comes here will walk by their booth and hopefully go in and check out your material.
This is the turkey leg song. This is the turkey leg song. I want a turkey leg before they're all gone. Oh, this is the turkey leg song. Okay, let's do the second verse. Same as the first.